This is just going to be a quick 5-tick auto attack guide because I've seen a lot of people asking how it works and also where to use it. So first of all, it's called 5-tick auto attack because for mage, you can stack an ability with your auto attack, for example, auto wild magic. So essentially when you're autoing, you can still use an ability. So the ability comes out 4 ticks after this corrupt. However, for melee, if I were to switch to melee gear and I use a decimate, my ability doesn't come out until 5 ticks after. However, the auto attack still comes out on the 4th tick. The reason it's called 5-tick auto attack is because the ability comes out on the 5th tick rather than the 4th tick stacked with the auto. So just really quick, in order to 5-tick auto attack, you need to use a fastest ability. So an ability with fastest weapons, and then you just wait for the auto attack animation and then auto attack, and then use an ability 1 tick after. If you don't wait for the auto attack animation and just use an ability on the 4th tick, you just lost a tick for no reason. So it's beneficial to wait for the auto attack and then use an ability, because that way you're at least still getting some damage. So here, if I do it with range also, you need to auto attack and then use an ability, because if I wait for the 4th tick and then use an ability, it's just not gonna fire an auto attack. So how is this useful? Berserk lasts a multiple of three ticks. So if I use Berserk and I use 3-tick abilities for the entire duration of Zerk, then the last ability will be on the last tick of Zerk. However, Berserker Aura and Berserk don't stack usually because that's just how they function. But you can get around this by using an ability on the last tick of Zerk. So if I hit this dummy, if I cast Cleave, it takes 1 tick for the damage to show up. So if we use Berserk and we use an ability on the last tick, then that means that Berserk, the boost is on cast, so we've casted Cleave in Berserk. However, when the damage shows up, we are out of Zerk. So we actually get both the Berserk boost and the Berserker Aura boost, because the Berserk, we use the ability in Zerk, which was on cast, and then when the hit shows up, it's out of Zerk. So when you're out of Zerk, the Berserker Aura damage boost goes through, and because the hit shows up when you're out of Zerk, you get the on-hit damage boost of the Berserker Aura as well. So, for example, if I Zerk and just use abilities every 3 ticks for the duration, like so, the last ability will be on the last tick of Zerk. So let's see real quick. So my Cleave does 7334, and my Decimate, or my Cleave will do more damage here, 8067. So that's all because of the last tick of Zerk. So how is 5-tick auto attack applied to this? Well, full channels, such as Destroy, last 7 ticks. So if you use a full channel like Destroy, then you're off tick, or you're off the Berserk cycle of 3 ticks. So you need to fix that. And how do we fix that? We fix it by doing a 5-tick auto attack, because 5 plus 7 is 12, and 12 is also divisible by 3. So we're back in cycle. So if I use another Berserk, gotta wait for the cooldown, and Zerk, and then build to Assault, and use Assault. This is a 7-tick channel. And then to fix that, we need to 5-tick auto attack somewhere in Zerk. So here, and then now it should be fixed. So this last Decimate will be on the last tick of Zerk. 8000 damage. And Cleave and Decimate do the same amount of damage because I have exactly the same perks. Aftershock 4 and P62 essentially. So basically 5-tick auto attack is a way of fixing your Zerk cycle, where if you use a full channel like Assault, like Flurry, like Destroy, you just fix it with the 5-tick auto attack and you're back on cycle for the last tick of Zerk. An alternative way to fix this is, just real quick, Flurry is usually used for Zerk cooldown, but it's not very high damage. So if I do Zerk and I build real quick. And then I assault here. And then I do a 5-tick flurry, which is 3 hits. Then it's also fixed because 5 ticks and 3 ticks, or 5 ticks and 7 ticks is still 12. So there you saw my cleave did 8,066 damage. That's because I did a full channel assault, which is 7 ticks, but also a 3-hit flurry, which is 5 ticks. So 7 plus 5 again is 12, and that's divisible by 3, so you're back on cycle. So essentially, 5-tick auto attack isn't super useful, it's only used as a way to fix your cycle.